기업의 브라질 진출 지원을 위한 한브라질 과학기술 인턴십 설명회를 시작하도록 하겠습니다. Now we'll begin the conference on Korea-Brazil Business Cooperation through the Science Without Borders Internship Program. 먼저 에드문도 후지타 주한 브라질 대사님께서 인사 말씀을 해주시겠습니다. His Excellency Edmundo Fujita, the Ambassador of Brazil, will deliver remarks. Please welcome.
Good afternoon to all. Mr. Seho Kim, Executive Director of KCCI, Mr. Kyung Ho Lee, Policy Advisor to the Minister of Science, Technology and Future Planning, Mr. Kyung Kim, Executive Vice President of POSCO, Mr. Kwang Lee, Vice President, Overseas Policy Coordination Team, Hyundai Motor, Mr. Junis Kim, Director of KFPP, Korean business representatives, dear students of Science Without Borders Program, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome all of you to the first conference on Korea-Brazilian business cooperation through Science Without Borders Internship Program. I want to thank very much the KCCI that worked together with our embassy to promote this meaningful event, and thank for the support from the Ministry of Science, ICT and Future Planning, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the Korea-Brazil Society, COBRAS. Today we are here to discuss one of the most remarkable features of the Science Without Borders program in Korea, the exemplary interaction between the Korean companies and the Brazilian students. I am especially satisfied to note the participation of some of our inspirational partners here today who have given enthusiastic support to the program from its start, such as Hyundai Motors, POSCO, Hanamicron, and other top enterprises, as well as for the very representative attendance of many small and medium companies that have recently adhered to our program this year. The Science Without Borders program is one of the most important initiatives launched by the Brazilian government in 2011 and cherished personally by President Dilma Rousseff. Since then, it has sent more than 20,000 Brazilian students to 39 countries. Korea was the first country to support wholeheartedly this program in Asia in 2012 as a pioneering experience for the Brazilian students. Until then, they had very little knowledge of the outstanding educational level of this country. But since then, Korea has been the choice of 191 Brazilian students who have decided to brave a distant and different system and culture. And we are expecting another group of 130, a new group of students coming this September. Every semester, more and more students are coming and applying to come to Korea, stimulated by the successful experience of the first groups. In fact, the Science Without Border program, Korea, is becoming a reference point in Brazil as an exemplary, successful combination of university enterprise scholarship. Why Korea is becoming so popular among the Brazilian students and relevant authorities? Of course, the current Hallyu wave may be one element in calling the attention of Brazilians. But two other more relevant factors are recognized by the Brazilian government and by the students: a strong motivation to come to Korea, the high level of its universities, and the possibility of having a unique training experience in its world-famous enterprises. Concretely, we have been very careful in assigning Brazilian students training mainly to the top 10 Korean universities, so academic excellence is guaranteed as compared to our students in other countries. Secondly, Korean companies offer the highest number of internship opportunities as compared to all the other 38 countries that receive our students. Last winter, we had 84% of our students in Korea joining internship activities, while in other countries, on average, other countries offered just 27% of vacancies. In this way, practically almost all Brazilian students who come here have a fair opportunity to get direct experience with the advanced technologies and innovative methods at the Korean companies, and most importantly, to have strong chances of getting a qualified job after they return to Brazil, especially in Korean ventures. In this regard, one of the most important elements of the Science Without Borders program is that the Brazilian students should have the opportunity to experience the learning and working environment of foreign countries, so that they could contribute to improving the quality of human resources and the level of competitivity of Brazilian economy. Since the beginning of the program, my embassy thought very seriously to consider these elements as high priority, because we knew that Korea would be one of the best countries to fulfill this kind of expectation. Among the factors that we took into account are the following. First, the private sector in Korea is highly committed to develop applied economies, technologies, innovation, and commercialization of knowledge-based products. Secondly, the Korean economy is highly oriented to the external sector, which is going through momentous international changes, and Brazil is an important emerging front to be explored. Third, important Korean companies planning to establish or already established in Brazil, like Hyundai Motors and POSCO and many others, are looking for high-quality human resources for their local operation. In this regard, students trained in Korea represent a strategic asset. Fourthly, there is a new wave of promising small and medium Korean enterprises looking into Brazil for new market opportunities, and they need better information about the Brazilian system. In this regard, it is highly recommended to obtain authoritative counseling from reliable Brazilian counterparts and professionals to plan successful business and investments. In our evaluation, these factors, among others, help create a unique win-win opportunity for Koreans and Brazilians engaged in this program. On the one hand, Brazilian students get access to unique experience of the Korean knowledge-based business culture that would be crucial for adapting Brazilian enterprises to the globalized market. On the other hand, Korean companies will be able to find valuable human resources with good knowledge of Korean culture and business environment, as well as relevant information about Brazilian market practices and opportunities. So to conclude, I wish to thank once again KCCI and other institutions that have been cooperating with the Embassy of Brazil to make all this possible. This conference today is a very timely opportunity to introduce our students to Korean business people, to exchange opinions about their respective plans, and to suggest and test new ideas. I expect that all of you will make profitable networkings among yourselves, and keep in mind that the Embassy of Brazil is always ready for consultations and to act as a channel of communication with the relevant institutions in order to optimize these truly strategic synergies between Korea and Brazil. Thank you very much.